Awakening, like healing, is a process both sudden and instantaneous. Sometimes it creeps in, seeps in, sinuously, a little bit at a time, expanding like tea leaves as it engulfs more and more of ourselves. We don't even know what's happening until one day we look around and see beautiful, rich tea everywhere that water used to be. Often, awakening arrives to us like a polite house guest, leaving the decision up to us whether or not we will accept the visit. It will knock and wait, but if we don't come to answer the door, eventually it accepts that we aren't ready to wake up and takes its leave. But there exist moments when awakening can't wait any longer. It kicks down the door, busts in screaming, smashing glass, thrashing wildly. Hey, it's me, I'm here, wake the fuck up right now because it's important. When awakening comes like that, it often parts just as quickly, leaving us to clean up the mess, to sort through what can be mended, what can be recycled, rebuilt, and what needs to be responsibly disposed of. With all that work to be done, we won't be caught dozing off again for quite a while. Awakening is indiscriminate. It comes in the midst of tragedy, in the throes of ecstasy, and in the quiet moments too. It comes as a person, as an incident, as a scent, as a flower, as a sound, as a drop of rain. Like the moment when we first blink open our groggy, beautiful eyes in the morning, each time we wake up spiritually is an opportunity to give thanks for each and every breath of life we have on this vexing, magnificent earth.
Most people tend to think of the self as an individual, as a, in most of our lives, I think, we conflate our self with our bodies and our minds, and we tend to see experiences in life as something to be wholly identified with. But the thing to remember is that in spite of whatever experiences you may have in life, there is a constant experience, I guess you could call it, behind every detail, every change. That constant is the awareness, that which sees and that which knows, that which never came and that which never leaves. That's the knowing of the experience itself. So if you ask, let's do this now. Let's all just ask ourselves. You don't have to answer with words, but ask yourself the question, am I aware?
I choose love despite adversity. Even when not shown to me, I choose understanding. Some people feel they don't understand. I don't take it personally. I just choose to stay me, engulf myself in positivity, and show love to myself and humanity. I choose to love everybody, even if they choose to hate me. Displacement, they don't know where to place their hate. It's merely a reflection in our world's outer world.
I can make your brain rock. I can make you care a lot. I can make you open up your mind and receive the shock. I can make your heart stop. I can make you hate a lot. I can make you close off your thoughts, achieve you will not. Some fear, the soul gets seared. Love says, come here, but it can be a spear. Confusion gets to steer. Everybody got regrets. Don't let it choose what's next. Everybody bone and flesh. Everybody life a mess. I just want to live my life. Do a bunch of wrong. Sometimes I do right. Take another pull. I begin to take flight. To open up the heart is to gain new sight. Pull. I begin to take flight. To open up the heart is to gain new sight. Yeah. I just want to live my life. Do a bunch of wrong. Sometimes I do right. Take another pull. I begin to take flight. To open up the heart is to gain new sight. Yeah.
I choose love, use community, and my family. I love them and they love me. I used to believe I'd go through life alone till I found my home. To find a love of my own, I practice empathy. Practice understanding, we wear different clothes, speak in different tones. That is just the surface. That is just the surface. We are all human race.
Some people get to just kind of live in the world, right? Some people have that privilege to not have to constantly gatekeep their own brain. In the time that you can, make space for, if you have a friend who has any mental condition, they are doing so much to be a good friend to you. I can almost guarantee it. The thing is I know that myself and almost every single mentally ill person I know does so much to suppress ourselves and to not be an inconvenience to the other people around us. You absolutely owe it to us. And, you know, and I owe it to my friends as well. Whenever I have the space to, I'm researching. I kind of use the analogy, you know, similar to if you had a friend who had cancer, you might shave your head in solidarity with them. You're not a martyr to other people's illnesses, but to make space in the time that you can, you know, to watch a video about their condition on a break at work, or to just Google some shit, to know how to help them, to know how they can interact with you and be at ease, to be a safe person, because it's been the people in my life who could just say, I see you, and I could know that they meant it, that were able to help me heal. Because I think without that, I might not be alive today. And I need a lot more of that as I continue to heal from everything. And I think a lot of people need that. And I think if anything is being love, it's being able to be the best friend that you can be, because in every way that I could, I've done everything that I could to be a good friend. And I don't believe that the people in my life who have met me with cruelty for my struggles have been doing everything that they could to be a good friend. I don't believe that, but I believe that anyone can. So if there's something that you can be doing within your own mental health considerations, do it. Be a good friend. Be love. All right, bye.
So just let out a breath through an open mouth, a sigh, settling in. However you're sitting is fine. Just notice where you have some support, maybe your feet on the earth, maybe your tailbone or spine in your chair. If you're laying down, just notice all of that support. And check in with the jaw. Just let it be relaxed. Let the shoulders be heavy. See if you can allow that space between your eyebrows to soften just a bit. And maybe just a gentle upturn of your lips and a bit of a Mona Lisa smile. Let your breath be what it is. Just let it flow. We're signaling to our nervous system in this moment that we are safe, that all is well in this moment. Just this past winter, we were a seed in the dirt. That darkness of becoming, unsure of the world above. Unsure of other seeds around us. A deep questioning of, what is this in here? And as the ground began to warm and the water began to reach our seed, we began to crack open and reach this instinctual move towards the sun, towards warmth, towards this new world above ground where we will be seen and in that quickening, there might be a slight fear, a wanting to draw back into that safety of hibernation, but also this inner drive towards becoming, to go with the flow of this cycle. But we also reach down. And these roots begin to go deeper and deeper into the surface, into the dirt, just as we keep continuing to reach up towards the sun. And this environment around us nourishes us. While we also begin to nourish our environment, this relationship. Deep, strong roots, tall, strong stem. And that possibility of bloom, that possibility of releasing your art, of releasing that unique display of color and texture and scent. And the fear of being liked or not liked, and why. But coming back to your own architecture for trust and love, trusting your roots, trusting the innate wisdom of this plant body to grow and express itself creatively with love for this world even when it's confusing. The simplicity of just being this flower amongst so many other things going through their own cycle. Being overwhelmed by beauty just as much as being overwhelmed by grief. Trusting that this plant body, this beautiful thing you have grown into, can hold it all. Letting love be its guiding force. And knowing that that ebb and flow of comfort and ease, but also the times of distress and loss are all part of the mix that we're in. And just being in this spring right now. Letting this beauty, this spring be enough, not thinking about summer or winter behind, just now, just this moment of spring. Taking a deep breath in through the nose here. And let it out through the mouth. Allowing one hand to rest on your heart, the other hand to rest on top of that hand. Just acknowledging, arriving at this moment, all the growth you've been through to be here just as you are, honoring that in all its messy perfection. And maybe letting your eyes flutter open to see the faces on the screen, this little garden that we're in together in this strange world, this wild planet called Earth, and this life together at this time in this moment, and how incredible that is to be alive here together right now. I'm so grateful to be a part of this little garden with you. Happy Sunday.